Let me ask you again, who's excited for today's game? If you are, let me hear you, let me hear you. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, in just a second, our ladies are coming out. We need you to be loud when they come out, all right? All right, get ready. Wait, should I give them good music or not good music? Look at her dance moves on. Look at her dance moves. Go. Get it, get it, get it, get it. So cute. What way we doing? Here they come. There you go. Let me see that energy. What's up? Hey, 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 hey.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it half court. I'm gonna do it half court.
Oh, that's the energy right there. That's the energy right there. Look, look. Oh. Wait a minute. Okay. You better work. Okay. Oh. Wait a minute. She is going up right now. I need noise for her one time. I need noise for her, y'all. I love that energy. I love that. Mama time. Shout to the mamacitas. There you go. See how we do you? See how we remix it? Look. Get it, get it. Backwards, get it. Oh, she's still in it. She's still in it. Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute. I think we have a pregame fan of the game nominee, guys. begin. Who's excited for today's game? Who's ready? Who's ready?
5, 6, 7, 8.
That's what I'm talking about also. When the opposing team's at the free throw line, we need you making a whole lot of noise, all right? Let's get to it. If you're ready to get this win, I need somebody to say, fight on! That's what I'm talking about. Let's get to it. Also, all game long, we're going to be looking for the fan of the game. Now, we already started. We may have somebody, but in order to be fan of the game, you got to be the loudest, the rowdiest. You just got to be all about it, all right? So, we need you to be loud if you want to be the fan of the game. It's not going to be one of those days. We got royalty.
We thank you for joining us at Galen Center for today's women's basketball matchup featuring the visiting UConn Huskies. Taking on the home team of your University of Southern California Women of Troy! As we honor our great nation and the men and women serving our country at home and overseas, we ask that you please turn your attention to the flag and move your hats for the singing of our national anthem. Performed today by USC alum, as seen on NBC's The View, Ariel Davis.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets right there, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Welcome to sunny Southern California, where we've got the #1 team in the country, the UConn Huskies, out on the West Coast against the #16 USC Trojans from the Galen Center on the campus of the University of Southern California. Packed house tonight at the Galen Center. It should be a great one this afternoon with Sarah Kustok, Jeff Levering with you. Thanks so much for being with us this afternoon. And Sarah, is there any place that you would rather be than right here in Southern Cal?
No chance. #1 versus #16. You got a rematch of last year's Elite Eight, and just two teams that continue to flourish in what they've been able to do. The Huskies, they've won 7 of their 9 wins by 30 or more points. And this USC team, they're young and they're looking to improve.
Yeah, UConn is totally dominating. 2 of the best players in the country, AZ Fun and Sarah Strong, have been awesome.
Complete packages. They are highly efficient on the offensive side, what they can do defensively, and there is just a moxie that they bring to this Huskies team that has been the lead in how they've been able to operate.
On the other side for USC, of course, there's no Juju Watkins. She's in the building, not playing, of course, but Jazzy Davidson has been unbelievable as a freshman.
And Jazzy has been mentored by Juju Watkins, has the opportunity to continue to learn from her, and Davidson has just continued to improve each and every game with the ball in her hands more. You look at the numbers, those have continued to uptick in the terms of accuracy and efficiency, and she is a fun player to continue to watch. You can have her eyes on her for a very long time.
This is going to be a great test for us. The #1 team in the country, the UConn Huskies, and the #16 USC Trojans go toe-to-toe from Southern California. It's coming your way next. Surprise, surprise, another gorgeous day in Southern California. Number 1 UConn, number 16 USC from the Galen Center in Los Angeles. Our starting lineup's powered by Ram Trucks. Nothing stops Ram and Sarah. Tempo is going to be a big part of this game, and it starts with the point guards for both schools.
Well, UConn goes fast. KK Arnold leading the country in assist-to-turnover ratio, but she's a big part of what has allowed this team to operate in many ways that they have. And, of course, you're looking at Malia Samuels. She's been steady and good, but Kennedy Smith is the one that does so much on the defensive side of the ball, but her offense has come around for this USC team. 19-game home win streak. We'll see how things go here at the Galen Center against such a tough Huskies team.
Well, Gino Auriemma, 41st season, all-time winner in college basketball history, 12 national titles, the most ever. It's a big test for his squad. And they had 32 turnovers against DePaul last time out, forced those 32 turnovers with the 23 steals, and Lindsey Gottlieb picked up win number 100 in the last victory against Washington, their first conference win last time out for USC.
And ball protection will be huge for this Gottlieb crew, who's done a really nice job with that, but that's such a part of the Huskies' DNA.
Ready to tip it off in Los Angeles, and the Huskies will go on offense first. I think for Gino Auriemma this year, more bodies to play with. That means they can play with more tempo on the offensive and especially on the defensive side. Fudd right to the rack. Not a lot of resistance on that first drive from Azzi Fudd.
Well, there's so much to think about with UConn.
And another turnover and a 3-ball. Corralling that offensive glass, that's going to be a big key too. Here's a 3 on the other side from USC, and it's buried. Kara Dunn knocks down the 3.
What a huge sign, and that's what Kara Dunn can do. She's a knockdown three-point shooter, transfer from Georgia Tech, and USC is going to need that. Shot making is going to be at a premium.
And UConn turns it over on the other end. How about UConn? They have only trailed for a total of 4 minutes and 28 seconds all season.
They have been absolutely dominant. You talk about the depth that they bring to the table. We see what Azzi Fudd is doing. It's both ends of the floor. It's a lot of the same things we often say about the Huskies, but it's been impressive to watch how they continue to come together.
And a turnover. It's going to be out of bounds off of UConn. So with 10 seconds on that shot clock, USC maintains possession. See Sarah Williams, a transfer from Wisconsin. See that note right there was the UConn Huskies trailing for the first time in 6 games. That's amazing considering some team could go up 3-2 or 2-0 at some
like
point.
we're looking at right now.
Women's volleyball.
But again, it goes back, there's an edge and a focus that they come out with as soon as ball is tipped.
Love watching this matchup with Fudd on Davidson. Gotta get rid of it. And it's rejected. And a shot clock violation is called. Another turnover.
For as much as we can talk about the Huskies offense, it's what they do on the defensive side. Communication, collapse, quickness in getting over. I mean, that is just big time in putting traffic and bodies around so many key players. And that's going to be interesting to see where the Trojans can get the ball to.
Fudd pulls up. And SC controls the loose ball.
And the Trojans can play fast as well. They want to push the tempo. They want to get it in transition, but it's walking that fine line with the way in which UConn can play at that pace.
Good for help underneath. And the shot no good from Gerda Rauschatite. Making the start today. It's her 4th start of the season. Go down low. Right hand off the glass, good. Sarah Williams for 2.
And that's where Sarah Williams can be so dominant. Back to the basket for 3 years at Wisconsin. She's got all the accolades from her Big Ten play there. And that's where she's really comfortable in this system.
Well, UConn has been ferocious on the defensive end so far. Nothing new. Down low turn, and that one's good. Nice play underneath.
Speaking of Kennedy Smith, and it talks about the evolution of her offensive game. She's just a sophomore, but her usage has gone up. So much is relied upon of her now. She's a lockdown defender, but the offensive game is where it's continued to bloom here, especially this season.
Jumper from the elbow for Williams again.
And that's where things open up for this UConn team. They've got dominant players that can score at every position, but when the focus is on Flood and Strong, those are the looks you get.
Going baseline, able to keep it alive. Davidson's been quiet from the elbow. Raul Shatite knocks down the jumper.
Gerda looking comfortable. And a big part for USC, just keeping up with that type of shot making that the Huskies will bring, and they do a really nice job of that as well. That's been a part of just how they've continued to get better this season, is the improved efficiency from the field.
Season high 8 against Washington. Backdoor pass, no good into Strong. Now a 3, in and out. USC hanging in there in this first few minutes. Free ball. Nothing but the backboard. Kennedy Smith, the first miss of the day. Full head of steam, and the layup is good. KK Arnold pushing the tempo.
And that's exactly what you get concerned about with UConn. KK Arnold surveying the floor. She's looking to see where she can pass it to. If she gets a lane, she is lightning quick in her ability to explode.
We're taking the reins as a junior. Davidson pull-up jumper, no good. Got to a slow start against Washington before she came alive. Finished with 22 and 12. No whistle. Get it underneath to Williams. Williams blocked by Davidson.
Let's take a look at this here, and just working underneath the basket. Sarah Williams is Jazzy Davidson doing a great job defensively. Her length, her ability to cover so much ground at range. We talked about her quite a bit, coming out as the #1 recruit out of high school, and she's been playing every bit of that here for USC on both sides of the floor. Just a freshman, averaging nearly 17 points per game, 7 rebounds per game, more than 4 assists, but also more than 2 blocks.
Iwachukwu checks in for USC. There's a 3 off the back of the iron from Strong. First time we've seen her take a shot. She's been quiet in the early going.
You don't see her miss that often. My goodness, every time she puts it up, you think it's going through.
Full head of steam for Smith, and a whistle. Kennedy Smith will go to the line. Sarah Strong picks up her first.
And this is just a nice job. You see the KK Arnold just hedging just a little bit, thinking that and seeing that ball screen come, and Kennedy, meanwhile, takes the lane, does a good job collecting that contact from Strong, sliding over to help.
Smith, 75% free throw shooter. Sarah Strong and AZ Fun on the floor at the same time. I mean, we talked about it in the open, just how dynamic those two players are. They garner a ton of attention.
They're awesome. I mean, they really have been so special here this season. And everything changes. The complexion changes when you lose a player like Paige Beckers. But how everyone has continued to find their roles, take on some of that responsibility.
Offensive rebound now inside Williams for the layup. Good vision from Ashlyn Shade. Kept the possession alive at the board. One thing that Coach Ariema was talking about, the length, the rebounding ability of USC. Can steal a couple of offensive rebounds here and there.
And that's going to be a major factor here for UConn. Can they block out this USC team and not allow them to get some extra looks?
Smith to the right hand. Strong underneath Williams to Arnold, and now Shade drives. Williams creates some space, no whistle. Shot clock did not reset. Five to shoot. Now a 3, Strong, no good. Davidson pulls in the rebound.
Excellent job defensively for USC, staying in front of bodies, not allowing those clean lanes and looks.
London Jones on the floor running the point for USC. One of just 2 seniors on this team. Davidson. Short offensive rebound. Iwachukwu, no good.
But that's exactly what you're talking about, and what Lindsay Gottlieb is asking out of her girls, and Iwachukwu is definitely a player that can come through. You got to make sure to find a body.
inside, Shade for two.
Spacing on the foot. You're so worried about the three-point shooting that everyone's attached, and because of it opens up a lot of real estate to work with getting to the basket.
Taking you to a timeout. 3-point lead for UConn on the road.
Watch me.